Hi, I'm Jamal Khan, Senior Tax Partner at Churchill Tax Advisors. In this video, I want to explain how HMRC assesses taxpayer risk in 2026 before any formal investigation begins. There's a lot of confusion around how HMRC decides to look at, who to look at and why, especially as the tax system becomes more digital. Today, we'll focus on what HMRC actually does based on official guidance and publicly available information, and what this means for taxpayers and businesses. HMRC operates a risk-based compliance system. This means it does not randomly investigate taxpayers. Instead, it uses a combination of data, analytics, and professional judgment to identify cases where there may be a risk of error or non-compliance. This approach is outlined in HMRC's own compliance and risk management manuals, which explain that the goal is to focus resources where they are most likely to protect tax revenues and support voluntary compliance. This risk assessment happens long before any investigation or inquiry is opened. Most taxpayers are never contacted at all because their records and submissions fall within expected ranges. As part of HMRC's long-term digital transformation, more tax information is now processed and reviewed electronically. Digital systems allow HMRC to compare submitted information with other data it already holds, such as information from banks, employers, pension providers, property records, and other government departments. One of the tools often referenced in public documents is HMRC's Connect system, which is designed to bring together multiple data sources. Its purpose is to identify inconsistencies or unusual patterns that may need further review. Making Tax Digital is a key part of this process. From April 26, Making Tax Digital for income tax self-assessment is expected to apply broadly, particularly to sole traders and landlords above certain income thresholds. Under this system, taxpayers are required to keep digital records and submit updates using compatible software. The shift to digital record keeping improves accuracy and reduces errors, but it also means HMRC can review information more quickly and consistently. Digital submissions make it easier for systems to compare figures over time and against industry norms. Risk scoring does not mean HMRC has decided to investigate you. It is an internal process used to prioritize cases. Automated systems may flag returns or records that differ significantly from previous years, from similar businesses, and from third-party data. These cases can be reviewed by HMRC staff. In many situations, this results in no further action. Sometimes HMRC may ask for clarification or additional information. Only a small proportion of cases progress to a formal inquiry or investigation, and that decision involves human judgment, not just automated systems. In 2026, the main change is not that HMRC is becoming more aggressive, but that it is becoming more efficient. Digital systems allow issues to be identified earlier, which can actually benefit compliant taxpayers by resolving questions quickly. However, poor record keeping, inconsistent reporting, or delayed responses to HMRC can increase the likelihood of follow-up. Understanding how HMRC assesses risk helps taxpayers avoid unnecessary stress and disruption. Keeping accurate data and up-to-date records is one of the most effective ways to reduce compliance risk. Using approved software, reconciling figures regularly, and ensuring that information submitted to HMRC is consistent across all different returns. If HMRC does contact you, responding promptly and clearly can often prevent matters from escalating. Professional advice is particularly important where income sources are complex or where circumstances change, such as starting a business, buying property, or receiving large one-off payments. Understanding how HMRC assesses risk before an investigation even begins is becoming more important as the tax system moves further into digital reporting. Most issues don't arise from deliberate mistakes, but from gaps in records, miscommunications, or misunderstandings about how the system works. Staying informed and organized puts you in a much stronger position and helps prevent small issues from becoming larger ones. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.